We're at part 15 of the Pokemon Leaf Green playthrough. We finally defeated Sabrina, now we're on our way to... Actually, we're going to take the long way to Cinnabar this time. Last time, Ted flown to Pallet Town and went south from there. We're actually going to go to the Seafoam Islands first. Because, yeah.
I mean, you can go to the Seafoam Islands first if you want to. I don't know why you'd ever want to, though.
I like how Vaporeon turned into a big black dot.
It's a Poliwrath. It looks like a Poliwrath to me, anyway.
In this version.
I think they, in honesty, I think they only made it like a big blob, whatever, just so that they can stop with the Lapras.
It looks like a Whelmer to me. Did they reuse the same sprite from the same surf sprite from Ruby Sapphire Emerald?
I don't know. Oh, they did?
I think that. Well, okay, no, not exactly. They added like 2 little circles in the front.
Because I'm pretty sure that's a Whelmer.
It always looked like a Poliwrath to me. I don't know why.
I just saw it as a big black dot thing because.
Yeah, I just saw it as a big black dot thing.
Are you swimming?
Can't fit that as a nickname.
Are you swimming drunk, John? Because you keep on swerving back and forth.
I'm swerving back and forth because I'm actually, like I mentioned earlier, when you guys were commenting on the musical changes, that I'm listening to a podcast. That oh wow, guys, I'm surprised. You guys are Seeking on the screen. You guys didn't say "fuck yeah, Seeking."
It didn't interrupt us. We knew it was coming.
It was what?
We knew it was coming because it was a trainer battle.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, in that case, I probably should have left in one of the takes I had when I was trying to catch Dratini.
Probably should have done.
I ran into like 17 Seeking there. But anyway, I'm listening to a podcast while I'm recording this footage, and I'm getting distracted by the commentary, and sometimes I forget that I'm running in circles.
It's okay, I did that too. I do that too when I'm listening to something like... Or sometimes when I'm drawing, but I'm listening to you guys or anyone else, I would not notice that I'm drawing a big giant circle. And
I didn't know that Tara knew how to swim.
Oh, I thought her hair was a little more lighter.
No, it's green.
It's green.
Oh, well, it could be Rydia. Rydia could know how to swim.
Okay.
Maybe. But anyway, in terms of this playthrough, I hate the ocean, I hate caves, because the random encounters...
Yeah.
Typical Final Fantasy game, I edited out so many damn battles here. And now we're off to the Seafoam Islands, which is also another cave, which is chock full of random encounters. And it's all slowpokes, with the occasional seal, maybe one dugong somewhere in there. I don't remember.
Not like any of them are good Pokemon to catch.
I wonder if Pokemon...
he went there.
I wonder if Pokemon will ever evolve past the random battle phase.
I don't think RPGs will ever run against the random battle phase.
Dude, they've been doing it for years.
But are they good?
Yes.
I mean, random battles aren't something that bother me too much. I think that some of the
jump cut.
Okay. Some of the attempts to avoid random battles, I think, are just sort of eh. Like Persona, you're gonna run into every enemy you see for experience anyway, so it might as well just be random battles, so eh. I don't think I explained myself very well, but I'm gonna just stop.
To me,
you have some idea of what you're up against before you start the battle, so you can, if you so choose, skip over specific battles, come at them from behind, try to preempt them, etc., etc. Or if you're really hurting and just want to get the fuck out of there, you can escape without having to worry about running into an enemy every 5 steps.
Mario RPG actually did a really good job of that.
I was about to mention that too. Yeah, you're right.
That's correct.
The only one that really doesn't get on my nerves with it is Final Fantasy IV, because if you say like you're really hurting and you really do need to get to a save point to use a card or something like that, you can run away from battles in 4 pretty damn easily. You lose money, but you know what's more important, your money or your life?
My life.
You sound like a robber there.
Actually, no. I think what was it? Oh, that actually reminded me of that very old Pokemon episode with Ash and the crew being stuck on that cruise, and they were with Team Rocket.
Oh, is that the one? I think I know which one you're talking about. Is that the one where Ash traded his
Trade
vault
butter
of
for
Butterfree
Butterfree
for
for-
Part two. He's got the Butterfree back, and James got his King of Carp, whatever. And yeah, and they're now trapped under the sunken cruise. And there was a part where they're like, oh, "It's you," and they all had their Pokemon
Yeah,
out.
they
but
work.
then,
They work together to get out.
Yeah, they worked together. That was the one where the boat was capsized, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the part was that I remember was because apparently their Pokemon, all the Pokemon they had out was... What the hell?
He ran into
right
a Golbat.
Right
I hate that!
Right before I talk to the fucking bird, a damn Golbat interrupts
Get in
me.
your way. What
Go away!
Yeah. Screw you!
Go away. No one asked for you.
Like, hey guys, no one cares.
Oh, good grief! What time are we at?
5:54. 5.
There we go.
I'm sorry, you all said that all at once, and I didn't get. I didn't
6
hear
minutes.
what the-
6:01. 2. 3. We're fighting Articuno.
So
Okay.
many bad memories.
I still think Articuno's has the best design out of the three legendary.
It does,
Yeah.
but because I remember when I was... Sorry.
Not exactly the best sprite in this game, though.
No, but I do think it still has the best design of the 3.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
because what I was gonna say was that when I was young and I was playing this, and I came across Articuno, I didn't realize it was Articuno, and I was thinking, oh my
Oh.
god, it's such a pretty bird.
You barely
And-
kept it alive.
I was trying to catch it, not realizing that it's technically a legendary. So I was literally at a shot of tears because I was getting so frustrated. 5 minutes and 32 seconds later.
Don't you have Thunderwave?
Nope.
Nope, he doesn't.
You got rid of Thunderwave? Why?
Yes.
Well, because static.
Yeah, static.
Okay. I mean, I
What?
guess that
Do
makes.
my methods anger you, Ted?
No, it makes sense. I like having a guaranteed paralyzed move to make stuff like that a little bit easier, you know?
Have you forgotten that I do not give a shit about
I
that?
must go. My planet needs
That
me.
means me.
Oh, so now you gotta go the long way over to Cinnabar.
No, if you
Yeah.
can just find a
Well,
pallet.
Johnny, it's a YouTube playthrough. You have to catch the legendaries, otherwise everyone on the internet is going to make fun of you for failing at it.
Oh.
Yep.
And that
I know.
matters for some reason.
Damn it, guys, I done goofed. Well, not really, not here, but I think I will later down the road.
What is your damage, John?
What? Not catching legendaries?
Yeah.
Don't care.
What is your damage?
The only other legendary that I ever used, was back in Generation 1, where I actually used the Zapdos that I caught. That's what happened next over at Pewter City.
Oh, fuck you!
Oh, poor Ted.
Oh, you're getting the Aerodactyl
I'm
thing?
in the Amber, yes.
Oh, let's not lie about this though. We've all used Mewtwo.
Oh, wait, you've got DNA stuck in some amber? Dun 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 dun.
Okay, I'm stopping.
On an entirely unrelated note, Jack 3 looks awesome in HD.
Okay.
I'm playing that right now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I really,
Anyway.
I really should pick up that collection. I do like the Jack games.
I could
Jack
play.
1 looks a bit crap in HD, but
Well, it came out in 2001.
Anybody want
So, for
freebies?
2000.
I have a shit ton of them from breeding.
I have like 5 teams of them. So no.
5
Okay.
teams.
You can catch. Okay, well, if you can catch Tangela in that patch of grass there.
Who
That's
cares?
like the only place you can catch Tangela.
Who
Why
cares?
so picky?
Not like you're gonna wanna, but it's there.
But why so picky? Why in such a excluded area?
I don't know.
Tangela sucks and no one likes Tangela.
So Tangela is just like, I'm gonna be all alone in this little thing. We'll just survive and make our own colony here.
Yeah, why not?
It's heard of the legendary Pallet Town grass.
what is it with these random ass patches of sand?
I don't know.
Sand barge.
Are they all
I mean-
lost or something?
I love how there's areas of water too deep to go into safely, and then right next to it there's perfectly safe to walk on sand, like just right there. There's no gradual
little
sea
islands
like
of sand
anywhere.
like this shouldn't even exist. I mean, they should be washed away by the waves.
It's a video game.
Video game.
I know, but
Video game!
it's such an obvious thing that it completely shits on your ability to suspend your own disbelief.
Not
It's
so
better
much.
yours, but-
Not so much in the 8-bit version because it's an 8-bit game, imagination and bullshit. Here, I don't still see it either. It's sand and water.
Actually, in the original Generation 1, they weren't sand islands at all. They were just random decks,
Yeah.
like piers. They just stand there for some reason.
Well, even that makes more sense.
Cleanses my body.
Maybe the water's really shallow and they're just all on their knees.
And why are we surfing?
Why are we
Well,
surfing?
in that case, I think that Gen 5 makes a little bit more sense because it's always just either shallow water or deep water.
Yeah.
There's no random sand.
So you're saying this
Uh-huh.
is the kiddie pool, huh?
Yeah, we were the kidding.
The entire ocean's a kiddie pool. Wow.
Yeah, there's pee in here.
Ah,
There's pee in
Station.
here.
That's lame.
it
I
is gross.
have my trophy list set to display in alphabetical order because, well, that keeps things organized. Okay, but the alphabetical order for the Jack trilogy is Jack 3, Jack and
Oh,
Dax,
it's talking about
Jack
Jack.
2. And I'm like,
I
no,
thought he was talking about Pokemon.
you've messed up my listiness. My
Listy?
listiness is ruined.
Listiness? I don't
Why
think there's a
doesn't this
word.
place look like a volcano? Where would
I think
lava erupt here?
underneath the ground. Underground.
Imagination, Ted. Imagination.
Well, they
Well, no.
incorporate the volcano in the Gen 4 remake of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but in Generation 3, where you think they would have used the better technology to show that there is a volcano on this island, they still don't do it.
Johnny, why did you trade your...
You know,
Raichu for
when
Guile.
I played this in Gen 1, I didn't think it was a volcano island. I thought it was just a volcanic island, by which I mean an island made from lava that erupted under the ocean and stuff, like Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian, were
Volcano.
you asking me why didn't I trade my... Are you fucking mad, man?
Why didn't you trade your right? Why didn't you trade your Raichu for
No!
for a Guile?
No!
Alright, so...
It's just cute. Don't
Really
prove it.
nothing interesting in the first two rooms here, but it's here where you can talk to the crazy asshole that could rejuvenate the fossils that you found. I'm gonna become the Amber first, because I like
Aerodactyl.
Aerodactyl more
Very
than
much.
Silver Hominite.
Are you gonna use the Aerodactyl?
Nope!
Nope. I don't. I don't. at
Well,
times.
are you gonna use it as your new fly slave at least?
Nope.
Nope!
It's a cooler fly slave than the fucking Doduo.
Nope.
I used it once.
It's also a more sensical one since it actually has wings.
I mean, no, think about it this way, John. What better way to strike fear into the hearts of your enemies than to come in riding a fucking pterodactyl made of rock?
No, I'll
ammo.
come on my little ostrich. thing
Well,
that
you could
spins-
come in riding a Dragonite.
Hells yeah,
Even
get
a baby Jesus.
that bitch is riding a Dragonite.
Oh, we're gonna fuck up some bitches here.
Yeah, this place looks so much better in this version.
It does.
The
does. Oh,
floor does
God.
not make my eyes bleed.
God, I know. I had
Oh,
such.
man.
I
Alright.
cannot tell you the amount of headaches I got in the old version walking around that I would literally just have to pause and then put the game down, and I'm like taking Tylenol or whatever.
But
I'm
look,
just like,
yeah.
it's
ow, my
clear.
eyes.
There are rocks here. It's not garbage or whatever shit.
Secret
I never
switch.
found them as
That's it.
garbage bags. It just looked like debris to me.
Well, in red, blue, and yellow, it looked like garbage bags.
Nah, I saw it as rocks.
Statues of Mewtwo.
Yeah.
This is where he was made.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say something about that, but the statues are actually statues of Mewtwo in this. Well, they were probably meant to be statues of Mewtwo in the original, but
No,
they-
there's statues of Rhydon or Rhyhorn.
well,
one of
every
them. Yeah.
Pokemon was Rhydon.
Yeah, that's true, actually. No,
Which is what I was
they were
trying
either
to say.
Rhydon. Sorry.
I was just trying to say that they were probably meant to be statues of Mewtwo, but Mewtwo's sprite was a Rhydon in the original one, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
Mew
fine.
gave birth to Mewtwo on
Oh,
February
yeah.
6th.
That amounts of labor, god damn. Ow.
So you could switch, press it. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, the anime goes and show that Mewtwo was genetically created from scratch, but in the games universe, they impregnated a Mew.
Ew.
Well, I guess that's just one method of genetics.
But
It's
then
just sort of it's just not.
They
a
never really were very clear on how exactly they did it in the game.
Yeah,
Now-
I'm just gonna go with
Now
clone.
you know, those stories you hear around town about how you hear someone screaming in pain late at night in this mansion. Those actually originated from the birth of Mewtwo, because you see, they were hearing Mew screaming at Giovanni, "This is your fault."
Hey! To the defense, do you have any idea how painful it is to be in labor?
Have you ever been in
No.
labor?
I took sex ed class, and they were
but
pretty
you
detailed.
have never
So
shoved
what?
a child out of your
your
vagina.
your sex ed class
Again,
had
average
childbirth simulators. That sounds
No,
like a
no,
very,
more
very
like
painful
no.
experience.
Documentary videos.
Yeah, but you still don't. Yeah, but you haven't had a kid. You don't know how painful it is. Either.
Okay. This might be TMI, but PMS. It's kind of close, kinda.
I don't know. Shoving
Mega
a giant.
cramps. You have any idea how they hurt?
Yeah,
there are
but
times
I don't think that a cramp is equivalent to having a giant thing get shoved out of a hole that's too small for it.
Ted.
Why are we talking about this?
I don't know
told-
why we're talking about this. Can we
You
drop
questioned
this?
it.
Can
Drop-
we drop it?
Drop
it. Now.
No,
Stop.
none of that. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
Okay.
You do
Well,
know
I have
that you do know that this thing's done as soon as you leave the building, right? You can just come right back in.
Yeah.
Well, you're
I like
talking
to-
about the moment you leave the laboratory?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I never knew that. I thought you had to at least do something event specific and then you can come back.
No,
No,
you
but
just
as
had to
soon
leave
as
the
you
building and come back.
I'm not sure if it's the room or the building, but you can just walk right out and right back in.
Well, you know, to Johnny's defense,
Like that.
Does he have an accent?
It
No,
does seem like so.
he's not the Doctor Who fan in Generation 5.
There's a Doctor Who fan in
he-
Gen
he-
5.
he-
The Poké Transfer
he's-
guy.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was just a botched translation or something like that. But he's like grammatically incorrect in some instances.
Yeah.
I think it's just a quirky speech thing.
Hiya.
Again, he's not a Doctor Who fan.
Oh,
Who is
okay.
Dr. Who fan
The
in Gen
the
5?
Poké Transfer guy. He goes Alonzi.
Oh.
All right,
No,
so
he could
so-
just be French.
Doctor
know?
Who fan.
He could just
Why-
be French.
Doctor Who fan.
There are French-speaking people in the room right outside. I just got the idea that he was French.
Doctor Who fan.
Yes, no.
Doctor Who fan.
So what I'm
Shut up.
like in yellow.
They're
then,
like,
you can get the question right or wrong. If you get it wrong, you have to face the trainer. If you get it right, you can bypass the trainer without fighting him. This isn't
Yeah.
commentary, though. I'm going to answer the question correctly and fight the trainer because I want the
yeah.
experience.
That's
I
usually
think you
the best way
couldn't
to do
fight the trainers if you got them wrong.
you
Got
get
them right in
yeah.
Gen 1.
I can't recall. I usually
Yeah.
skip the trainers in Generation 1.
Yeah.
On those
I-
rare instances, I'm actually playing Gen 1.
it. Yeah.
I
If you-
honestly like places.
Have you ever noticed that fire type gyms always
It's
suck
two
because
times.
what? Whatever.
It said
Um,
Poliwag evolves 3 times, and it's technically 2 for Gen 1. It can... You can't... I mean, it does have a 3, but that one doesn't really count as a 3rd time because you have to use a King's Rock to trade it and becomes a Polytoad.
Anyway, what I was trying to say is fire type gyms in Pokemon always suck because there's only ever like 5 fire type families in any Pokemon game you play. Like here, there's Magma, Ponyta.
No, I think Gen 1 and 2 have the most.
Well,
And then,
hold on,
then you get to Gen 4, which only has 2.
Yes.
Well, hold on. In Gen 1, there's Ninetales, Growlithe,
That's
Ponyta, Magmar.
possibly the starter, depending if you chose it.
That's only 4, not including the starter.
And Flareon, if you're talking about just fire-type Pokemon in general.
Yeah, so the fire types, there's always a deficiency in fire types, so fire type gyms always suck. I think the place where it's most apparent is Gen 3, where everybody either has a Slugma or a Numel, and that's it. The gym leader has a Torkoal. Oh, whoop-de-fucking-do.
What's wrong with Torkoal?
What about Gen 4, where there's an Elite 4 Fire-type member, yet in the game, all you have is your starter and maybe a Ponyta?
Yeah, I know. Okay, that's why I thank Platinum for fixing that, because I will admit that was something I didn't like, how they only
It
had
should have
2
been
fire.
good to begin with, and even then, Platinum's Pokemon variety isn't that much better.
Can
I
I,
still like it.
hold on? Can I jump the gun here a bit?
Yes.
Because I know we're not getting the platinum for a very long time, but how are you approaching platinum? If you don't mind me asking.
What do you mean?
Like, how are you
Better
recording?
have Burn Heal.
I'm gonna be recording with the Desume, I think it's called.
What is that? An emulator or?
He looks
Yeah.
like he looks like Gerald Robotnik in that sprite.
Actually,
Just
yeah,
not
it
as
is.
round.
Except smaller. Anyway.
He's got
yeah,
Eggman sunglasses going on.
emulator.
To
Yeah.
be fair, he did create Mewtwo, which is the ultimate life form in Pokemon.
Son of a bitch.
You have no idea how many people have made that connection and actually drawn a crossover fan art
So
about
he's
that.
Dr. Gerald Quintobor then?
Yeah. No, in fact,
let's not get crazy with Archie here.
No. What do you call it? I know that there was an extra movie film with Mewtwo, and he meets some girl, Amber. If anyone knows that one?
Oh, that's Mewtwo, Revenge of Mewtwo, whatever the fuck. That one sucked. I remember that.
Always.
I like that one.
Why
I know.
do you like
I like
bad things so often?
Well, maybe to you.
Guys, there's
Well,
a
maybe-
Rapidash on screen, and we
Not
haven't
anymore.
referenced that meme.
Well, you know, Ted, not everybody's
I
you.
wanna be with you and make
And
believe
besides, you
that.
better be careful because who knows, someone might draw you in a skirt again.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
boo-hoo.
Uh,
Boo-hoo. Like I get like I give a shit.
Arcanine. Originally going to be a legendary Pokemon, but isn't.
What?
No, it was just the its Pokédex title
it
was the
originally
legendary Pokemon.
the original plan was for it to be a
From China.
legendary.
You guys totally missed the chance to, spout the Rapidash
I
dash
did.
joke.
Guys,
But
cut
that
off.
doesn't
What did you
directly
say?
involve Rapidash. That just involves the Pokemon
Fan club president.
No, I'm
I
sorry.
know.
And we only do it when the phone rings. I'm sorry.
We just defeated Dr. Gerald Quintobor.
No, you guys were cutting out. I didn't hear what you said after. With the whole boo-hoo, whatever.
Nothing.
Boo-hoo, I don't give a shit.
We were just calling you a
Okay.
total.
Toil.
So
what?
now we've beaten Dr.
Now,
Okay, so
you
now
know,
that we've
the
beaten
Gerald
Dr.
Robotnik connection aside, the only thing I ever see when I look at Blaine is mad scientist Hulk Hogan. I'm not exactly sure why, but that's the image that comes into my head when I look at his sprite, his battle sprite.
Give it
Yeah,
30 more years.
I'm officially naming him Dr. Gerald Quintobor.
Oh,
Well,
wait.
Blaine's surprisingly badass in the manga. He's
Yeah.
the only he has Mewtwo on his team for a really long time.
Well, he did
Wow.
help create him, I guess. That's why. Anyway, what's this? I don't remember this in Gen 1. Bill's stopping us to ride a boat.
Dun,
Whoa.
dun, 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 dun,
Very-
dun, dun, dun,
very
dun,
small.
dun,
I'm on a
dun,
boat.
dun.
Okay, we
Come
can
on.
fit it. It's
On a
fine.
boat,
Bigger on the
motherfucker.
inside, I guess.
Sorry.
Anyway, so now we're introduced to the Several Islands. Or the Sevi Islands, whatever. I don't know.
Who
Is it
cares?
2 eyes
Seven.
or no? I don't know. No, I mean the actual name of the islands. Is it Sevi or is it Sevi? Well, I-
It's
This-
Sevi. I've always said Sevi.
This is one island. You might as well just say, this is an island.
No, there's a 2 island and 3 island. You want to know how bad it must be for the people who live on like 4 island? I live on 4 island. Oh wow, that sounds like a great place to live. You know, it's a number. It's like listing your longitude and latitude coordinates instead of telling them your address.
So now we have Fire Red, Leaf Green exclusive events going on here.
Now, as I recall, the Sevi Islands were supposed to be in the original,
Yes.
but they were cut out to save space. And Moltres was moved from the Sevi Islands to Victory Road.
Yes.
In this version,
Yeah.
they put the Sevi Islands back, and they put Moltres back in the Sevi Islands.
Yeah.
I think it makes a little bit more sense because in Gen 1, Moltres is just literally thrown into Victory Road without
Like-
rhyme or reason.
He's a legendary Pokemon. No one knows where to find him. He's sitting right there,
There.
on the road to the arena everyone goes to.
I never heard about that whole. I didn't know if the whole Sevi Islands were supposed to be part of Generation 1. I never
Not me
heard about
neither.
that.
And
Why wouldn't they be able to fit that if Gen 2 could fit both Kanto and Johto?
I don't know. Maybe they
I don't
just.
know.
It was made in '96.
It might be that they just didn't have the cartridge technology is fine tuned at that point. It might be that they didn't have the data compressed correctly at that point. I don't know.
There are a multitude of reasons for why things don't get put into cart games, but have more space later.
It might just be a time thing too, like they didn't have enough time to finish it or whatever.
It's possible. The reason I heard was space limitations.
Oh, hold on, I've got the Bulbapedia page up right now.
Well,
Dude,
we'll have to find
Bulbapedia!
out the answer next time.
We'll begin the next video with the answer, assuming there is one, and it's not a myth.